So once I have the buildings in a place, I'd like to start adding streets and other things outside of the buildings themselves. So let's start with the sidewalk. I'm gonna make like a dot, like a little, marker, and so that way it's gonna go back to the vanishing point number 1, or on the left side, and then vanishing point number 2, the one that's on the right side. Now there's many ways to make sidewalks. I just like to make the marks first. Sometimes people do the line, like a vertical line like you would for the building, and then erase the vertical line. Here I'm just going to make marks. So I'm going to take this mark back to the left side and back to the right vanishing point. For future reference, it's nice to have a thicker sidewalk for the fact that then you can have the sections, like the cement sections and separate parts, a little bit chunkier, and they're easier to go and push back to each of the opposing vanishing points. So for the left sidewalk, you're going to actually take all the sections back to the right side vanishing point. Start larger, and then as you go back into space, each of those will start collapsing and becoming a little bit more smaller and stouter. They'll kind of look a little bit more squishy, like a rhombus. I also like bringing my ruler above the vanishing point and above the next section, so that way I can see the previous set, like the sections of the sidewalk better, and then I can see that I need to, collapse or get a narrow or like a larger section of cement for the sidewalk. I can vary the sizes with ease that way. A lot of students just do diagonal lines that do not apply to a vanishing point for this part, and it would not make sense because it would seem, if you have just random diagonal lines, it's going to look like it's more of a pit than a surface to walk on. So now we're going to go to the right side sidewalk, and it's going to go to the left vanishing point. Please use your vanishing point for each line that you create. I know after a while you can kind of start losing where you're at. So check your lines. We're going to start going to the vanishing point on the left side for the right side sidewalk. Next, we're going to create a curb. This will give it a little bit more three-dimensional qualities to it. So you make a line segment that's really small from the corner of the sidewalks. Then you're going to take the bottom part, since we've already done the top, to each of the according vanishing points on each side. So left, and now the right. Now I'm going to shade the curb because the interior space is shaded. This does help to kind of create more of a form.